giving me a long life. I'm 62, and being blessed with having two children. That's a blessing from God too. And being married for almost 43 years. That is also God's blessing too.
Again, when I feel that things are bad, and then I know that things will be okay, and then when things are okay, and things, if something is happening, and I pray on it, and it's better, things get better, and I know that God hears me, and that's when He wants things to be okay.
I've been blessed because of being retired now. Our church, Hope Lutheran, has a food pantry, and myself, Roger Meyer, and Rich Hoppy are the three men that run it each week. And we've been blessed with the response of our congregation bringing in food all the time, and we get a lot of assistance from the Harry Chapin Long Island Cares food organization, and just seeing the struggles that some people have to handle each day, we're glad that we can at least put a smile on their face and give them 5 minutes of happiness as they go through our pantry.
Again, after the surgery, I think that was a time.
I've received God's healing touch in many ways. I think the most profound way for me was, and I'll relate this back to when I was, after one of my military experiences, I was in Vietnam as well. I came back and was caught up, and wouldn't call stereotypical behavior, but I had gone down a path of alcohol and drugs, and battled that demon for many years. And I tried to stop on my own and things like that, which many people do. But the most, I think, and then at one point, I wouldn't say it was a road to Damascus or an enlightenment, but I honestly believe to this day that I was successful I shouldn't say I was successful, but I was successful in battling that demon through Christ, because that compulsion that I had that I couldn't stop, I believe, was taken away by Christ, and I haven't had a problem with that for over 35 years.
When He healed me, it was hard for the first few days, but then within a week I was able to move around, and within a month I was able to walk again. It was faster for me than most people.
That came in a very sudden and dramatic way, and there are a lot of people in this church who know about it. My wife Mary and I were at the Selden Fire Hall, celebrating one of Pastor Hill's ordination celebrations, or his ordination, and it was a dinner dance, and we were dancing, and we were doing a polka, which my wife and I like to do. And after about several polkas, as I was walking off the floor, I collapsed. And I went on the floor, and very quickly, the members of Hope, the community of saints from Hope, led by George Tricksack, were right on top of me. These were people who fortunately had some medical training and some expertise, and they started giving me CPR, but I couldn't get my heart to keep going because I was in VFib. And so fortunately, we were in the fire hall. They called, and downstairs in one of the ambulance, they were able to unlock it and bring up a defibrillator. George, who knew what he was doing, was right on top of it, shocked me. They brought my heart back to the proper rhythm. Several days later, I was in the hospital having a double bypass. That was in 2003, so that's 13 years ago that my life was saved, literally, very dramatically, by George Tricksack and the members of the church who were blessed by God with talents and abilities to save lives, and I pray for them daily.
God's healing touch gives me joy and hope in each new day, and I know that I can trust in Him.
Last year was a very bad year for me, health-wise. I had 3 surgeries for cancer, I had radiation to my face. I had other illnesses in between, and I constantly prayed and asked God to help me, to heal me. And I thank all the other people who prayed for me, that with God's strength, that He helped them to heal me, and He healed me. So it was a very blessed year.
Medically, I don't think of anything. I think He's blessed me with pretty good health. I'd say it's more to do in relational healing. Now, like I'll relate it to my family with my parents. He's given me capacity to forgive, which can really be a stumbling block in relationships, and it can get in the way of your testimony in life. I think he's several times along the way, along life's journey, he's definitely provided that type of healing to get through tough times, the loss of family members, and make sense of it. And it's more a healing of the heart in a lot of cases.